What if the most sacred places on Earth were places you could never enter? Tonight we cross the threshold of the forbidden. Across our planet, nestled in remote mountains, hidden within bustling cities, or perched on storm-battered islands, lie places of profound significance. These are not mere buildings of stone and wood. They are sanctuaries, the very heart of ancient faiths and enduring traditions. Yet, their inner sanctums remain shrouded in an impenetrable veil of secrecy. Access is denied, not just to the curious tourist, but often to the devout followers themselves. Is the purpose to safeguard the holy, or to conceal something else entirely? Modern technology gives us tantalizing glimpses, revealing anomalies and voids that defy simple explanation. Our journey begins in the northern reaches of Greece, on a rugged peninsula that juts out into the Aegean Sea. This is Mount Athos, known to its inhabitants as the Garden of the Virgin Mary, a self-governing monastic state, a living relic of the Byzantine Empire. Time itself seems to have slowed, liturgical chant, whispered prayer. For over 1,000 years, this has been the exclusive domain of Orthodox monks. A bastion of faith, isolated from the march of the modern world. Dense forests, sheer cliffs, ancient monasteries clinging to the rock like limpets. 20 sovereign monasteries, smaller dependencies, around 2,000 monks. Their lives are governed by a charter sealed in the year 972. A routine of asceticism, contemplation, and devotion. Here, the Julian calendar is still observed. The day begins at sunset. The most famous and most controversial rule is the Avaton, a decree that forbids the entry of all females. This prohibition is absolute. It extends to all female domestic animals, save for cats. The peninsula is consecrated to the Virgin Mary. The presence of other women, it is believed, would distract the monks from their spiritual path. No nightclubs, no shopping malls, only prayer, icon painting, olives, and vineyards. Are they merely protecting sanctity, or guarding pre-Christian relics and narratives that could challenge our past? We travel now to the dense forests of Japan's Mie Prefecture. Here lies the Ise Grand Shrine, or Ise Jingu, a sprawling complex of over 125 shrines centered on Naiku and Geku. Naiku, dedicated to Amaterasu Omakami. Geku, to Toyuke Omakami. Unfinished cypress merges with forest, an ancient, elegant form free of continental influence. But the heart of the shrine is a place no one is permitted to see. Only the thatched tips are visible, peeking over barrier after barrier. Access to the inner grounds is restricted to the emperor, empress, and a few high-ranking priests and priestesses. Every 20 years, the main buildings are dismantled and rebuilt on an adjacent identical plot. Shikinen Sengu, preserving technique and purity. In the nocturnal Sengyo, the most sacred object is transferred, believed to be the Yata no Kagami, the sacred mirror. Its true appearance is unknown. Officially, ultimate purity, shielding the divine essence from the profane gaze. Yet absolute secrecy invites speculation. Some say the mirror is an artifact of unknown origin, a forgotten technology, or a symbol whose meaning is lost. On Ise's gravel paths, a palpable presence lingers, immense power, forever beyond reach, held back by a simple wooden fence. From the serene forests of Japan, we journey to the Egyptian desert. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. For centuries, explorers mapped its chambers. We believed its plan was known. Muon tomography let us peer inside like a giant X-ray. In 2017, Scan Pyramids announced a stunning discovery, a massive, previously unknown void above the Grand Gallery, at least 30 meters long, confirmed by independent teams. No known corridors lead to it. A sealed, inaccessible ghost chamber. Is it a structural innovation? Weight relief for the Grand Gallery? The most conservative and widely accepted view? Or a sealed repository? Perhaps even Khufu's true burial chamber, meant to confound tomb robbers, funerary goods, lost papyrus knowledge, artifacts of construction. Others see cosmic symbolism, a resurrection machine aligned to the stars, where sealed spaces play a non-physical role. Further scans found smaller cavities, even a perplexing corridor behind the north face. Each discovery deepens the mystery. The Great Pyramid is a locked box, and we've only just realized there are rooms inside we never knew existed. We now turn to Mecca, the spiritual epicenter of the Islamic world. At its heart stands the Kaaba, a simple, unadorned cuboid draped in black silk. For more than 1.5 billion Muslims, it is the most sacred place, the direction they face in prayer, a symbol of oneness. Pilgrims circle and touch its walls, some kiss the black stone, but the inside is one of the most exclusive sacred spaces on earth. Its door opens only twice a year for the ceremonial cleaning, admitting a small group of honored guests. Accounts describe a simple interior, marble floor, 3 wooden pillars, walls draped with green cloth embroidered with Quranic verses. No images, no statues, no furniture. It is an empty space, a void at the center of the faith. The Kaaba marks direction. God is transcendent, without form. Within, rituals unfold, the perfumed cleaning with Zamzam water, hidden from the world, elevating simple acts into profound rites. Limiting access shapes belief, not suspicion, but deeper reverence. A place that unifies billions with a heart of absolute exclusion. Its power lies in duality, the shared exterior and the silent, unseen interior. When framed by faith, secrecy becomes awe. Off the windswept coast of County Kerry rises Skellig Michael, a jagged pinnacle in violent currents. Access is narrow, seasonal, and often impossible. Visitors face over 600 ancient steps with only a dizzying drop below. At the peak, clustered against the wind, a tiny monastery endured for centuries. Lives paired to essentials: prayer, study, survival. They caught rain, tilled small plots, and harvested the cliffs. Officially, white martyrdom. Abandoning the world to live purely for God, Ireland's desert. But isolation is a perfect vessel for secrets. Did Gaelic Christianity, cut from Rome, evolve in ways we no longer grasp? What texts lived here, and what knowledge vanished when the site was abandoned? Some speculate the monks sealed an older, primal power bound to the rock. Today, protected and restricted, Skellig's isolation, and its questions, endure. From the silent monasteries of Greece to the storm-lashed rocks of Ireland, from the heart of the desert to the forests of Japan, we have journeyed to the edge of the forbidden. We have stood before doors that will not open and peered into voids that defy explanation. Each place holds a piece of our story, monuments to what we believe and to what we choose to conceal. Some doors close to protect the sacred. Others suggest something we were never meant to know. Which is true? Decide for yourself.